you sexy nerds. Grizzly McBee here, and you are listening to and watching Nerd is the New Sexy Entertainment, the podcast, episode number 192. Today, as you can tell, those of you that are watching, I am joined by the one, the only, the beauty herself, Miss Blue Eyes, Gray Hair, on the cam, Fandom Maniacs.
I'm here against my will today.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Yeah, you know, I got a gun under the table. I'm making them come.
Hey, don't bully me.
And I was gonna say, not in the fun way.
There's a non-fun way?
Continue, fuckface.
That's when I leave.
And the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. goes to bed at 6, wakes up at 3, goes back to bed at 9, and then misses the start time of the podcast, Mr. Wildfire 1.
Well, I had to get up and get ready, and I don't move as fast as I used to. Also, having the shit sucks. It's always it's in my back, my asshole, or any other.
They have diapers your size.
I'm not that old yet. I'm not that old yet. But hello, everybody. And what's today's topic, Grizzly?
Today's topic is our favorite fantasy movies.
Well, this one's been on the list for a while, and
while.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool. We're finally kind of it's really cool because this season we're getting to check off a lot of stuff.
That's been on the list since
season 2.
When did we put together that 200 long list with like season 3 or
season
4?
It was season 2, and I started with like 50 fucking just 50 things, and it just kept going and what would happen is like people would get ideas for podcasts while we're like right before the season or right during the season, and we'd be like, okay, we'll do that. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, we'll do that. So like the list kept going longer and longer and longer and longer until finally here we are. The season so far, just about every other episode we've done has been something off that list.
From the list, yeah.
So that's fucking cool. Yeah, fantasy movies, our favorite fantasy movies, and there's a long list, and they could be from like older movies to, you know, like what people would call retro now, or to like modern movies. Like a good example would be something from one of the ones I love, Dragon Slayer, from my youth.
Yeah.
You know, and I will be talking about that, but that's an example for the moment. And to like, I don't know, the new Dungeons and Dragons movie that came out a few years back.
And that is actually on my list.
Yeah. There's a lot of those to go through. And I'm excited. Before we do that though, guys, let's go through some nerd news. What do we got to expect as far as some gameplay in the future that you, me, and some friends have been doing?
Okay. Well, so for those of you that have been following us for a while, you know that in February we do a month of love, as it were.
Well, we've been doing that for a long time. Thank God. That's been fun.
Yeah. And for this next year, yeah, we're going a little ahead, but got the gameplay. We actually played it again yesterday.
Yeah. This morning. Actually.
Yeah, it was this morning.
Yeah.
Wyld, Jade Moff, and myself played a monster prom. Kind of like a monster quasi dating sim, as it were. We had a lot of fun with it, sorta. The first time around,
it was fun. Like
it was fun. It was, I don't want to say different, just somewhat frustrating and disappointing.
As dating sims go, though, that's the norm. Like you never know what you're gonna get, and we also got some more gameplay with myself and Jade Moff coming out of a game called Ale and Tail Tavern, which I've been really excited to play. And her and I finally beat that. Would have been out sooner if I didn't have the back issues, because it was about, I think, our third stream of that, my back started really giving out and giving me the issues, and then our normal gameplays and stuff that's coming out on time throughout that the next few months, which will be really cool. Of course, our Goose Duck, we got a lot of those gameplays coming out. Which
you're what, on number 15 getting ready to come out, and
yeah, somewhere around there.
I wasn't even in that session.
Yeah, you didn't join us till what?
No, because I was in a different state.
Yeah, you were out of state for your emergency issues and all that. But but the gameplay with you coming out is gonna be out soon. I think we're coming to the end of the first stream that we did, which goddamn, I didn't realize I did so many, but I was on top of that edit. And Fandom enjoyed that. I think that was her to play that game. That was all her idea. So golf clap for Miss Fandom. That was a fun game. Still is. Grizzly got addicted to it.
But because I've been trying to get you to play it for years.
Okay. Without further ado, let's continue on to the topic at hand. And Fandom, we'll start with you since you've been Little Miss Quiet over there.
What?
Hi, Fandom.
She left her computer.
Hi. No, she's just been zoning out.
What are we doing?
We're talking. Wow.
A list of 10 of your favorite fantasy movies.
Or just a
Okay,
list.
no one told me I had to do fucking 10.
No one said 10. Grizz just said that, but it doesn't matter as many. Just give me a list. Just tell me what your first favorite fucking fantasy movie, and we'll go from there.
Everyone fucking knows mine.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
It's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Well, what made you like Lord of the Rings? That's a very good choice.
I don't know. I just always liked Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, you put me on the spot, dude.
We did a whole podcast about it.
Yeah,
we did
like four whole podcasts. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a podcast on all of it, and then someone wanted to do them like by movie, and so we did that. So yes, that was a good that was a very good that's a good choice.
Yeah, and Lord of the Rings was on my list as well.
Yeah. I honestly, it wasn't on mine, but it should have been but I was thinking other movies, but okay, Grizz, you tell us yours.
Okay, well, what I kind of did was kind of went through my mind of like most relevant that really got me into, the fantasy world and, the imagination. And that's one of the best fantasy movies ever made. And it will never end.
Oh God.
Because it is the never-ending story.
I as soon as you said it would never end. Turn around. Of course. A fucking course. But that's also a great choice.
That was the first movie I remember watching that really got me into, the mystery of what could be.
Yeah.
Childhood trauma.
Childhood trauma was like Home Alone.
No, that she's talking about when the horse died. That is childhood trauma. That horse just gave up on life, Grizz.
Yeah, it did.
It was depressed, Grizz. Yeah,
let's go into your depressing number one, because I already know what that one is.
Well, not really. I don't even know what my number one is, because I love them all together. Like, I love all these movies the same. Like, they just all are amazing to me. But the Neverending Story was a good choice. Okay, Calm Your Titties is a good choice. Man, everyone's so grumpy today.
It's Christmas.
It's fucking December. But my first one would be Labyrinth.
See?
Yeah. But it's not depressing. I mean, it can be if you look at it.
It's depressing as shit.
No, it isn't. It's about like going into womanhood and growing up and having to fucking grow up.
That's fucking depressing.
It's a life lesson, man. It's not. No one died because of straight up depression. It was just depressing. Because growing up,
depressed. It's there.
They didn't add the part where you get fucking pain getting older. Labyrinth has always had a special place in my heart. It wasn't until I was older till I saw, and we did a whole podcast on this. Dance, magic dance. Yeah, we did a whole podcast on this. That you guys can go back and look if you want to, but I'm not going to go too far. I just absolutely love the movie, and I love what it's about. And I didn't see, like I said, I didn't see the depressing or the actual like backstory or all the like hidden meanings till I was older. As a kid, you just watch that stuff and you're like, oh, this is cool. Nothing has a secret meaning. So it's
and
just
now you realize that everything has a secret meaning.
everything. There's an agenda with everything. That's mine. Fandom. What is your second?
Did you know giant otters can grow up to 6 feet long?
Yes.
The fuck? That is not a second movie fandom. That is a random fact that no one asked for.
Her ADD's kicking in again.
Fuck. Not kidding. Squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Otter.
River squirrel.
River squirrel.
The Harry Potter movies? I don't.
Yeah.
Because
Those are good. I got those.
And I already know fucking HBO's fucking it up, so.
Oh, don't get me started on. Oh, not even HBO. Now it's fucking Netflix. Netflix is gonna fuck all of that up. Oh, and they got my favorite. Oh, you're gonna get me on a tangent. They got my favorite fucking series, the DC series. They're gonna fuck it up. Fuck you. Harry Potter is a very good choice for all that, but it it just feels like you're going through like it just feels like you're going through easy ones, fandom.
Or 6 days in a row and I still haven't recovered. Fuck off.
All right, well, Grizzly.
Well,
I'm here, am I?
Let's get into the hard-hitting ones.
Yeah, give us a good one, Grizzly, since fandom is gone.
I like otters. Oh yeah, Willow's a good one.
Which one? Willow? Oh, fuck yeah.
Willow.
Yes. Didn't we do a podcast on the series?
We believe so.
I don't think we did.
The very short-lived series that Disney was like, haha, we're gonna do this, and then they just fucking gave up on it.
Oh boy, we don't like short people.
It's called they shot on everything like they usually do.
Yeah. It didn't make the money they wanted, so, which is bullshit. I loved it. That was actually pretty good, in my opinion. The short series was, but yeah, Willow is a great, and the movie was amazing. I mean, the movie is definitely up there as far as that stuff goes.
Definitely.
My next one. Let's see. I got to think about this one. There's a movie that came out there's a movie or show that I watched as a kid, and I don't know if this was a fever dream or like I misremembered it. It was on HBO. I remember watching it like I had to have been 6, 7. Oh, God damn it. I know what I did. All the kids out there are doing their thing now, aren't they? I had to be about 7 or 6 years old. But fucking I just remember like this kid going up a mountain, and it wasn't Lord of the Rings. It was no live action Lord of the Rings at the time, and it had to do with some sword. Or it was very like Legend of Zelda without Legend of Zelda. And I swear to you,
Sword in the Stone?
It wasn't Sword of the Stone.
No,
what was
it? I know which one he's talking about. Hold on.
But I can't remember the name. For the life of me, for years I've been trying to remember the name of this. And it was like a kid. It was like a kid like on this quest, and I can't fucking remember the name of it. I remember I loved it. I saw it once, and I loved it, and then I never saw it again.
Is it Troll in Central Park?
Fandom, get to your corner. Go to your corner, Fandom.
Was it Star Trek Generations? Because he keeps going up the mountain.
God damn, why, Fandom?
At least I'm here.
God damn it, are you though?
Mostly.
No, I remember that movie, and that's gonna be like, for me, that's gonna be a if we can figure the name out, that'll be like an honorable mention. But I don't know. It might have been. I don't know if it was a show, a movie, or series, or what. But I remember it was on HBO when I watched it when I was a kid. But I'll just go with the one I was thinking. One that stuck with me for years was Dragon Slayer. Really good movie. Even as a kid, I had like this toy sword that like the blade part of it broke, and I put it on like the end of a fucking like a broken broomstick, and I would always play it. I'd maybe be like 9 years old, about 9 years old, and I'd go out and play it, and it was just really fucking cool. That movie did a lot with my imagination. That's why I think I love fantasy movies. They're so good, like with imagination, where you, especially as a kid, you can just kind of like take it and roll with it. So, that would be my second one. Fandom.
The original Narnia, Lamplight in the Wardrobe movie that came out in 2005.
That was a good one.
So it's really good.
That was
I
a
had
good
that one
one
on my list too.
Narnia was always like, yeah.
They're gonna fuck it up with the new one coming out next year.
Oh, isn't that now Netflix too? Doesn't Netflix own the Narnia series too now?
They're releasing it in theaters, so I don't know.
It's just a matter of time, but yeah. I bet you, you know, the whole Netflix thing, I bet you Disney is shitting their pants. They're like, oh, we don't own everything. 85 point something billion dollar. God damn, dude. Netflix ain't making that much money. Back to the topic. Grizz, give us yours.
So this movie actually made me more interested and curious about delving into the world of fantasy with D&D. And this is the 1982 version of Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Very good. All of his Conan movies, I think there's two, you know, were really good. And then there was Kroll the Conqueror, which should have been a Conan movie.
Mm-hmm.
But Schwarzenegger turned it down. I think he was doing the second Terminator movie around that time. Yeah. So that's just too bad. It would have been a good. I think if Schwarzenegger did it, it would have been a good. Would have been a good Conan movie, and we need another Conan movie. I heard tale on the winds that they're talking about finally doing like the last Conan movie where he's supposed to be like a king.
Mm-hmm.
But that's, you never know. That, you know, the internet nowadays with all the bullshit floating around, you
all
never know
AI
what's
crap.
Yeah, you never know what's true and what's not. But Conan is a great fucking example of the D&D and like how it could get your mind into stuff, because and Schwarzenegger was just fucking born for that part, man. It's sad I didn't even think about that. I got the Conan movies too. Let's see, my third one would be The Dark Crystal. Definitely a good one. Yeah, definitely a good movie.
I didn't add that one to mine because I knew you were going to add that one to yours.
Definitely a good movie. That was another series that was short-lived on Disney, sadly. Netflix. Thank you. Yeah, Netflix. Yep, Netflix. I'm sorry. All this bullshit's just going together now. It's
mingling together.
Yeah, but yes, it was Netflix, and it was sad that it was only a 1-season thing, because I remember we did a podcast on that one.
We were all excited for season 2, and then nope, not gonna happen.
No, sorry. Not making enough money. Bullshit, you're not making enough money. You $85 billion, you piece of shit. Ugh. Tired of it. I'm tired of it, Grizz. Anyway. Yes, so The Dark Crystal, the first movie was great. The series was actually really good, surprisingly.
Yeah, it was.
And that's the one I choose for now. Fandom.
Army of Darkness.
Oh, is that what you said?
Yep.
That's what she said right now.
I didn't. If she said it earlier, I didn't hear.
I had to think.
Oh, I heard her. That's what I heard. I heard your braid stutter.
Kind of hard sometimes.
But yes, you know I'm behind you on that one. Army of Darkness is a great fantasy movie. We just did podcasts on all those, on that.
Mm-hmm.
That's so fucking good. Yeah, oh man. You know, it's funny, I keep wanting to see it as a horror, which it's a comedy horror, but so like it didn't even click in my brain to even think of that one.
It's more fantasy.
It is. That one's a lot more fantasy
than the series.
That was a lot more fantasy, and it's perfect. All right, Grizz, give us another one.
All right. This one is still kind of along the lines of the whole D&D type, especially after hearing the interview with the main character and, you know, kind of co-writer of this movie, and that's The Last Witch Hunter with Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a damn good movie.
Yeah, that's a very good one. That was I only got to watch a little bit of it. I didn't get to watch all of it, but I liked what I saw. I mean, Vin Diesel's also fucking good at being a badass. So
Yeah.
well, here's one straight from D&D. The Dungeons and Dragons movie with Marlon Wayans. And this is more of like, I love it because it's bad kind of thing. Do you guys remember that one? It came out in the early 2000s.
nope.
It was bad. Like even Marlon Wayans will get on and talk about. Chris is looking it up. I think I saw him doing an interview talking about how like bad it was, and it just wasn't. It didn't do good in the box office either. But it was. I was happy to see a D&D movie at the time. That Dungeons and Dragons was actually getting some hype, so I went and watched it, and I thought it was all right.
I actually really enjoyed that movie.
Oh, you remember it now?
Yeah. Because what I put on mine, because it came out in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
What I put on my list was the Dungeon and Dragons movies
Yeah, the one that just came out, right?
and the Marlon Wayans one.
Ah.
I liked them both. I just couldn't remember what year that one came out.
Okay. Yeah, that one came out. I remember it came out in the early 2000s. I remember
it came out in 2000.
I was working at the mall, but I was working at the arcade at the time. So, all right, Fandy Poo. She's thinking, you know how you can tell?
Her eyes blink real
Yeah,
quick.
she starts blinking really fast. That's how you know it's processing.
Does not compute.
Intel inside.
Error.
Come on, Fandom. You got one?
Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Let's do that one.
Okay.
That one.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Is there anything you want to say about it?
Yeah.
It should get more recognition.
Okay.
It's got more of a cult following now, but when it first came out, it should have got more recognition. It has a lot of good voice actors in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what sucks is sometimes like those types will come out and then like when they come out they're just kind of ignored. And like
Yep.
and then much later on, it's a good example is the Army of Darkness movies. Like they were good, but they got a bigger following as they went on. Grizzly, your turn.
Yes. Okay. This one actually got a lot of hate, but I really enjoy the movie, and that's Warcraft.
I never got to see that one. I knew it came out.
What is a pink fairy armadillo?
You got to stop smoking drugs.
I'm not saying pink elephants on parade.
And I gotta defeat a fandom.
Gotta stop doing blow.
Doing shrooms. She's seeing shit. So what did you like about the Warcraft movie?
What the fuck? It looked kind of cool.
What I liked about it is, kind of how they stayed true to, the World of Warcraft kind of thing, where how the orcs hated the humans hated the orcs, and just kind of how, how the horde can really overpower very quickly.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And just the storyline in itself was just so good.
I'll have to watch it.
Struggle for power within the horde.
I'll have to watch it. I haven't seen that one, sadly. I gotta check that one out. It's funny. I had a whole list of them in my head. Now that we're forced to think of them, my mind is going blank. I'm trying to say things I haven't said already. The Secret of Nim, old cartoon, back in the day, was on all the time. Liked it as a kid. Was very adult for adult style cartoon.
If you want, Wyld, I've got one final one to cap off this episode.
Okay.
And you're gonna kick yourself in the dick for not thinking about it.
I'm kicking myself in the dick because I forgot a whole list of the mental ones I had. But go ahead.
It kind of who you are. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. That's a very good one. It really wasn't on my list at all, but it
should have been.
We just got done talking about it. Like,
we just got done talking about.
I know, but I'm not saying
Lord
that
of the Rings and Harry Potter.
I'm not saying that in the aspect that like that's not right. I just didn't think about it. Like I was trying to think about like older movies and movies that like kind of melded who I was growing up and I love pirates. So yes, you're right.
That's why the topic of today's podcast is favorite fantasy movie.
The Princess Bride.
Princess Bride.
Yeah. So the Princess Bride was.
But that really happened though.
What the fuck? Drugs. But yeah, the Princess Bride was an amazing one. The Princess Bride was probably one of the ones on my list before my mind went blank. So yeah, the Princess Bride is fucking amazing. I love that fucking movie. Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
My father prepared to die.
Prepare to die. Yeah. Great movie. Andre the Giant, fucking amazing movie. Just amazing movie. Mm-hmm. And I've heard telltale that they're like supposed to be redoing it. If they fuck it up, I'm rioting.
They're not.
Good. Well, doesn't like HBO own Princess Bride? So
yeah.
So guess who owns it now?
Netflix.
The Netflix is just gonna sit on it. That's all they're gonna do. They're gonna sit on so many. Oh god, it feels like this is just going back to that. Game of Thrones is a good one, but like, it's not one that melded me. I didn't watch Game of Thrones until, in fact, I was one of the guys that didn't watch Game of Thrones purposely. I didn't watch Game of Thrones purposely until we had to do a podcast on it. Until like, yeah. But it was good. I was glad to watch it because I got to watch it with Grizz and I think Baby Girl of Doom at the time.
See, the only difference is Game of Thrones is a TV series, not a movie.
Yeah, it's a book too, so I mean, it's a good mention. Like like I already said, one of my favorites is Labyrinth. Labyrinth was amazing. You know, there's just so many great. A lot of these shows I grew up with that just kind of melded young Wyld into the D&D player and the video game lover he is today. Okay, well, yeah, The Last Unicorn was a good one. It was a good animated thing, and I don't know if I can't say that one like I was too young to get that. You know, you mentioned that one earlier. The Sword and Stone was a good one. There's always a scene that like, but as a kid, the scene where like he becomes that fucking like that squirrel and rejects the girl squirrel, I was always sad about.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, God damn it, she just wants to love you. Love her back.
I was waiting for Alvin and the Chipmunks to come out and just beat the dog crap out of him.
But those are all good movies. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we kind of wrap up?
Nah, I think that about does it.
I still feel like we missed a lot, but you know what? That's where you guys come in. You, the viewer, the listener. If you guys think we missed something, if you add your list to our comments, feel free to do so. And Grizzly, there's a number, right, to call if they want to get a hold of us and want us to do stuff.
There is. That number is 559-997-6803. Again, that number is 559-997-6803.
Give us a call. Tell us what you want us to say. Grizzly, if you
do it.
Yes. God damn it. Yes, and Griff, if you do certain requests for Grizzly, he likes money.
No, my wife likes money.
Oh, that's true.
Big difference.
That's true. You don't get to see it.
I don't get to see shit. So,
all right, guys. We're going to wind down the podcast. We thank you for listening. We thank you for watching. We will see you next episode. Till then, we want you to stay nerdy.
Stay sexy.
Always. Bye.
I want an otter.